Friday night. Found a photograph of us without cares and worn out clothes. Doesn't seem so long ago. Now I'm just sitting here bored at home, and it really got me thinking of the times we took off on the road. I can't remember where we headed that night. We were cruising around town in Memphis, running the lights. I just know how it felt. I won't forget that. Windows down and open top, but we were clever not to take it too far. Though it's hard not getting tempted, calling you up to see how you've been. Cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then. Way back then. It's funny how times roll by. Is it 12 years since last time? Where'd you go? What's the score? Did you find what you were looking for? Never see you anymore. I can't remember what we did that day. We were blowing off steam in Paris, but I wanted to stay. Cause I know how it felt when we raised hell. I won't forget that. But we were clever not to take it too far. Though it's hard not getting tempted, calling you up to see how you've been. Cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then.
哦，它的 chicken curry 有非常多种，帕里帕里、火罗火罗，还有炸鸡的，这个也很酷。然后辣度可以选，还有饭的大小，这是另外一家点的东西，蛮特别的。哦，这是稻产猪。小樽麦酒 Amber Ale， 还有这个叫什么？小樽麦酒 ，Cheers！ 小樽第一天。
Never felt more like a winner than I do tonight. Never more certain the path laid before Never seen eyes look into me as you do. Honey, I've been
肉，磨的，这是原味。
原味好吃吗？
它比较粗长一点，其实它比较脆。我的它是指海胆。
You'd hate the ocean and I turn the water to If you'd miss the sunlight, I'd fill up the cups of mine.
红豆牛奶冰棒的味道，
对啊
好怀念。
吃的熟的干贝，是吗？
它奶油一口。
的名字打卡好之类的，然后试试看。
啊，红辣头。它在外面比较酥。
对啊，蛮好吃的。
又大又 Q。
是有木头味，
这有一个
有木头味。
炭烧味。 들어가겠다.
자.